What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Marvel Universe reviews, discussions, mini podcast, whatever you want to call this fucking thing. Anyways, Noah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm also fine.
I'm preparing for the final shape, if anybody cares.
Let's go, Noah. Noah's excited for Destiny 2. I'm currently not excited for any game because Black Ops 6 does not come out until October. Anyway, we watched Elektra. This is my first time watching Elektra, and I'm gonna hit it right out of the gate. I'm gonna give my score. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. This movie is awful. I barely made it through it. It's genuinely, it's not that it's like, it's just so boring. It's really, so I will get this out of the way right away. I gave X1 and X2 credit for being campy films because it was the early 2000s and all they had at that point was really nothing. This movie came out in 2005. We had Spider-Man 1 and 2, the first couple X-Men movies. Like, we had some good stuff going on. And this movie is campy for all the wrong reasons. And I could not stand it. The acting is awful. The villain is so boring. Elektra's OCD is stupid throughout the whole movie, and it just made me cringe at times. And yeah, I did not like it at all.
Well, damn.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna give this movie like an 8 out of 10.
That's crazy. All right. Anyway, continue.
I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as people think it is. It's not amazing. It's not like the top of the list. I think it's better than some other comic book movies I've seen. Let's be honest.
Okay.
It's definitely better than the New Mutants, in my opinion.
That's true.
You might disagree with that. I don't know.
Well, anyway, continue.
I really like Jennifer Garner as Elektra, and I think it's cool. I think the villains in the movie are pretty cool, and the guy that got to play Stick in the movie was really genius casting.
All right,
but that's really all I got to say about it. I mean, what else can we talk about? I mean, it's a really short movie. There's not much that happens in it. It's exactly what the title says it is. It's Elektra.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be real. I mean, if you're following along with us, you can skip this one. To be perfectly honest with you, if you really want my non-spoiler take, if you are somebody that likes the kind of films that I like, don't waste your time. Just skip it. I mean, it has nothing to do with what we're going to be watching moving forward. I'm glad that I finally seen it. But it's not good. It's just so boring. It's too short. And just like some of the, I will agree with Noah though that Jennifer Gardner I felt in Daredevil played a good Elektra. In this movie, I felt like she was much worse. But you know, that's my opinion. I'm gonna stick with my 1 out of 10. Just skip it if you're not interested. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk.
The only reason we watched it was because she's coming back in Deadpool 3. Really?
Yes. Yep.
If that wasn't happening, we probably wouldn't have included it.
Probably not. But one last thing, before we get into the small spoiler talk, quote unquote spoilers for a 2005 superhero movie that nobody cares about, just skip it in my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna spoil things a little bit here now. The story's dumb. The story drove me insane throughout the whole film. First of all, so I watched the opening scene, and the opening scene is a mini action scene, and like the acting between those two were awful. And then Elektra's acting was fine. It wasn't anything spectacular. But then I quickly realized something during this scene and the next scene while she's like cleaning her DNA because she has OCD, which I'll get to. Is, this movie was clearly made for an audience, and that's teen boys. And I guess from that angle, you succeeded with her outfits throughout the whole movie. and I can't stand that. But that's my opinion. But you know, the acting is bad in every.
I see it as 2000s Marvel movie just stuff. Because when we get to Fantastic Four, you're gonna see Sue Storm's outfit. Well, I mean, all of their outfits really, but they kind of go in on the marketing with Sue Storm being in a like a skin tight outfit.
Yeah, you know, and that's fair. I just don't. I really don't like it in any movie, in my opinion. But fair enough.
Me neither. Me neither.
No,
I think Sue Storm's is way worse than Elektra being in the stuff. But to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's fair. I just felt like everybody's acting in this movie is really bad except for Elektra. It's like there was multiple times where I was just like kind of cringing at the action, not the action, at the acting, especially when it came to the villains. I felt especially, and also what's the name of the little girl in this movie? What's her name?
I forgot.
Yeah, it's like Abby or something. Her acting also isn't that bad, but her father's acting.
I watched this. I feel like it was a month ago when I watched this movie. Well, no, kind of. May 4th was when I watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so almost.
So I don't really remember. Yeah. I've seen it like twice, 3 times, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Then her father's acting is awful. The villain's acting is awful. I just think that the acting is really fucking awful. And the last thing that I'm going to say before I toss it over to Noah is the one scene that really bugged me is when they come to assassinate the family after Elektra is like, I'm done. And Elektra kills him and he just fades away into dust.
Wait, who?
The assassin dude that Elektra killed after she drops out of the hit.
I don't even remember.
Okay, so Elektra kills this person and like just straight up turns into like sand or gas or dust, whatever it was. And that's when I was like, oh no, this movie is not getting any better. But that's my opinion. I will toss it over to Noah.
Well, kind of said everything I wanted to say about it already.
Yeah.
But if you think you might like it, watch it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you know what? That's honestly all I have to say. I mean, to be honest, really nothing is great about this movie, in my opinion. Anyways, so yeah.
Looking back, it's probably more of a 7.
7? Okay. What are we watching?
I don't want to say 8 because 8 seems a little high.
I was gonna say that, but that's your rating. What are we watching next time, Noah?
I believe it's Fantastic Four.
Woo! All right. Anyways, I apologize for this being super short. This is kind of a bonus one, I guess. If you wanted to watch me suffer. Anyways, we hope that you guys are enjoying this series. We're going to be more consistent with this because we're getting close to Deadpool's arrival. I had to move and stuff, and we've had a busy time. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Go down there, hit that subscribe button, join our Discord, follow us on all of our social medias. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and peace.